Alright, so we're going through and looking at what Albaz looks like for post-burst protocol. Alright, we are going to be looking at Albaz today, so check out our friends at TradingCarMint.com down below, and RMCO40, and save on your purchase. So, we get a couple of very cool new support cards that make Albaz into probably one of the dumbest monsters that you can have now. This always counts as Albaz or it's always treated as Albaz. If it's in the hand, send a monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz from your extra deck to the graveyard to special summon this, and then you get extra deck locked for the rest of the turn except for Fusion and Synchro, which is the easiest thing in the world. And then on normal or special, you special summon an Ecclesia from the hand deck or graveyard. So basically your play line is you're able to use this, bring out the Ecclesia, and then the Ecclesia can toggle out into, OG Fallen of Albaz, do like a contact fusion, or you can use this to be able to synchro summon out the new piece, which this new piece is so freaking stupid because this can keep banishing itself every single turn. It's just during the main phase, quick effect, banish this card until the end phase, and introduce special summon the Fallen of Albaz, or level 4 or lower that mentions it from the deck or graveyard. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can target a level 8 fusion monster in graveyard or banishment, and one card on the field and shuffle both of them into the deck. So if you do have to send this for mentioning Fallen of Albaz, you can reload back up and get some shuffles off of it. But just being able to, go into the Albaz, go into this, make the synchro, and then continuously rotate through whatever pieces that you're going to need to for consistency upgrades is very, very good. So, because this is always treated as Albaz, he inherits the name of this. This isn't the BS situation where it's while it's on the field or in the graveyard, it's always Albaz everywhere. So, for deck construction's sake, 1, 2. Never changing this. Unless you're doing some crazy stuff where you're just playing 3 of these to get the Ecclesia out and synchro. Been there, seen that. Not in pure. You can do it in other decks. Because this card by itself on its normal summon is a full FTK. Yeah, fun fact you didn't know for 500. If the only lock you get is if you special summon this. If you normal it, get the Ecclesia, it doesn't lock you. We do play the one Ecclesia, as you saw, which is going to be pretty standard for this deck. She toggles, she finally has a purpose in the deck. She's not Sword Soul locked. We'll play triple copies of the Stupid Dragon. Stupid Dragon dumps down trap card. Stupid Dragon gets us draw power. Stupid Dragon is glued to my hand every time I've ever played this deck. Any other comments on Dragon? We love revealing him in hand off of the Branded High Spirit, or chaining the Branded High Spirits to pop it. We play 2 Blazing Cartesia. There's not a reason to ever play 3 in this deck, honestly. I think 2 is just fine. You've also got Fusion Deployment, so you're technically playing 5 copies of it as is, and you've got other interactions to get it out. We do play the 2 Guiding Quests. Quem ends up dumping down Ido, right?
No, something mentions Albaz.
Oh. Okay.
The old Albaz, normally.
Something drops down the what's called? Is it it's a great googly moogly dragon. Okay, so this is your extra little name, does some stupid little stuff. This is our extender that searches for Branded Fusion. Remember, you cannot activate Branded Fusion the turn that you make the synchro. Your deck do other things now. Still can't believe that they made a card that directly conflicts with the card. You're going to have to explain this interaction to me. So why do we play this Sword Soul?
So you bring it off of the Ecclesia to synchro. So you do the Albaz. Albaz summons the other Ecclesia. Ecclesia tags out into this. Then you synchro into this. And then you activate the new Ecclesia to banish to summon the Quem from the deck. Quem gets to go. This gets to go as Chainlink 1 to banish to revive a spellcaster, and then the Quem goes Chainlink 2 to dump the Cartesia.
Oh.
And you get to revive the Cartesia because he doesn't target it.
Oh, okay. So this is a really good card.
It makes it a 1-card combo.
Well, that's really good. We have McCourier because LOL having the negate you can actually interact with is really good. We also play Triple Luber. I think you mentioned that some lists were trying to cut this, but I don't know. I guess if you open up the
it was OCG list that just really streamlined it down into just gimmick puppet lock. But
Well, we don't have that. Tragedy, this is an additional searcher. I mean, we're playing 53 cards, so I mean, the goal is just to make sure that we're as good as we can be. We do play Triple Saronir. This is to get Lube Master 5000 up. His job is to get the branded Lost up and running so that you can cut your opponent off. And we are also playing the Magna Hut. No Jerusalem, unless you want to go to 54 cards because we're already at 53. We are playing Ido as well. As long as Konami has allowed this card to exist, we may as well play the lock, right? You have to Great Googly Moogly drop this. Sometimes you don't get access to it. It's a sum of the time, not all of the time. And then we play Triple Fua, which, as you just saw, was a fun and amazing card to draw Brick City of. Brandon in High Spirits. This card is by far probably the best card. What else is search for in the deck?
everything. Anything that mentions Albaz or Albaz.
Well, Albaz or Albaz, gotcha. We play triple copies of the opening. This goes and gets a Luber Pooper. That's what gives you layer protection. Things you didn't know for 500. Protection. We also have Triple Fallen and Virtuous. This sends down extra tools for you to be able to work with. This card definitely has become one of the better pieces for you to have, especially if you open this and you need to send to be able to kind of bridge through combo. It's pretty good. TCG for some reason has 2 of this card. I feel like this doesn't really make a difference anymore because you'd rather go down the Ecclesia line. Like, this card's just dead. Like, we have also got the Branded Lost. Telling your opponent that they can't actually respond to anything that you're doing feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, or negate my fusion summons.
Yeah. Brandon in red, I mean, you were always playing one of this. The best card in the deck to get out Blazing Cartesia to be able to just bridge and play the game. Triple Thrust, because searching for Branded Fusion or the win condition card is pretty good. We also play Triple Droplet. You need to have some sort of response in the deck, and I think this is fine. We also have Called by the Grave. We also have Yield Retribution, Counter Trap is broken, and then Fusion Duplication. You have plenty of ways to actually see the Branded Fusion. It's not like you can't just discard it if you need to.
Yeah, so you can do the Synchro line and then just discard the fusion and then use this to fuse on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, and like this is a thrust target anyway to pull into, so it's not like you don't have access to, the key components that you need for the deck. Extra deck here is pretty self-explanatory. We are playing just one of this. You don't have a reason to play beyond one of it. Even the OCG has proven that you just stick to the one. You want to play the Lulu Walleth. I don't feel like Lulu comes up in this deck as much as you would think, but it is just another target to send. Stupid Chaos Dragon to pop cards. This card is actually really good in the deck, especially when you're able to do the fusions and interrupt the opponent. Aquarius, this is another fusion summon off of Great Googly Moogly, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 Great Googly Moogly Dragon. This card does way too goddamn much for this deck, especially Blazing Cartesia being the centerfold. Renbroom is still hilarious. Renbroom being able to toggle out an Albaz and then contact with the opponent's field during your opponent's turn is very good. We've also got Sanctifier Dragon. Not being able to target this is still as broken as you imagine. We have the new Towers monster if you have an Ecclesia down. If not, it pulls resources. Titaniaclad also pulls resources. This guy recycles resources. We do play 2 Mirjade. I know there's a couple lists that have started to go to this. This is player preference. If you only want to play the one, you can. I just think having access to the additional copy ensures that the deck can kind of keep running and you can keep that extra pressure up on your opponent. So, which is kind of important. And then we play 2 Albion. Albion's job is to be able to, once again set. You also got to play 2 of these because you're going to be dumping one off of an Ecclesia anyway to basically, or off of what's called the C something. So overall, this card does change the deck a lot. There is a confliction with Branded Fusion we can make the argument for, but I think that this card is the superior way because it keeps coming back every single turn, and that's what's going to make this card probably one of the better cards in the long haul for burst protocol. So, guys, check our friends on tradingcardmint.com down below, and hope you guys are ready for some fun Albaz stuff. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.